Hey Ospreys, I'm Brandon Thigpen, here for your North Florida Minute. It's been an exciting weekend at home with the tennis conference championship title up for grabs. Meanwhile, the baseball and softball teams hosted the River City Rumble. I'll get you caught up on all that and more with last week's recap. We start with baseball at home Tuesday, defeating Florida A&M 13-3. North Florida got to host a three-game series against crosstown rival Jacksonville in the River City Rumble for the weekend. UNF dropped Friday night's game 3-2, but came back over the weekend, topping JU 16-7 and then 17-7 to finish the weekend.
Well, nothing really. That's one thing that's unique about baseball. And we're going to play again tomorrow. You take the good with the bad. There's 50, hopefully 60-some games, and it's you just don't want it to be a roller coaster and stay on an even keel. And I think we've been doing that so far this year.
Junior Keith Skinner set a school record 9 RBIs in a game, while sophomore Donnie Deweese set a program record 5 runs in a game, and he leads the A-Sun in home runs. North Florida is 30-13 on the season and 8-4 in A-Sun play. Softball also hosted the River City Rumble this weekend, but during the week, the Ospreys were in DeLand for conference play against Stetson. North Florida took the game 1-0 after 5 innings. Before the game was called due to rain, junior Shelby Duckin scored the lone run for the Ospreys in the top of the 4th inning. Back at home for the weekend, North Florida swept the 3-game series against JU 2-1, 7-6, and 4-2. The Ospreys are 29-23 on the season and 11-8 in conference play. Following the weekend's victories, the Ospreys have also clinched a berth in the A-Sun Championship. Women's tennis clinched the Atlantic Sun Championship title over the weekend, downing Lipscomb Saturday 4-0, then topping FGCU 4-1 in the final round Sunday. Sophomore Esther Zuniga was crowned tournament MVP and named to the all-tournament team, while sophomore Quetzali Vasquez and senior Marina Cunningham also made the all-tournament team. Vasquez clinched the match for the Ospreys by winning her singles match. Men's tennis also hosted the Atlantic Sun Championship this weekend. On Saturday, North Florida topped USC Upstate 4-1 after getting a first-round bye. Sunday's match against Gulf Coast came to a halt because of rain shortly after play. The Ospreys unfortunately fell 4-3 to FGCU, closing the season as a conference runners-up.
It's been a good season for us. It's we got up as high as 52 in the nation, and then we had a little bit of that adversity. So, we got a young team. We only lose one guy next year, which is going to be really, really encouraging. We're bringing in some good recruits too as well. So the future of UNF tennis is bright. It hurts right now at the moment in the short term, but I just know in the long term that we're just going to be set up to be a really successful program.
Sand volleyball traveled to Fort Myers for their A-Sun Championship. On Friday, as the number 4 seed, UNF topped the Gulf Coast 3-2, then fell to Stetson 5-0. On Saturday, starting in the elimination arm of the tournament bracket, North Florida saw another split day, defeating Gulf Coast 5-0, then falling to the Hatters 3-2. Stetson would go on to win the championship against Mercer. However, North Florida pair of seniors Carrie Whitmire and Cameron McGuire were named to the all-tournament team. UNF ends the season 11-12 overall and an even 4-4 in conference play. The track and field teams send a few of the top Ospreys to compete at the Mount Sac Relays in California over the weekend. For the women, senior Ellie Baker had a 9th place finish in the steeplechase, while freshman Eden Meyer took 12th in the 10K. Juniors Alessandra Valdez and Alexis Irwin ran in the 1500, but just missed the top 20 cut. For the men, freshman Nick Morkin posted a 3rd place finish in the 1500 with a blistering 3:46.36 time. Just out of the top 20 cut were sophomores Michael D'Amato in the 5K and Brad Hort in the 10K. 2 Ospreys in field events were at the Cal State Twilight Tournament Thursday. Freshman Bobby Harris took the high jump title, while senior Stephen Kruppa finished 7th in the high jump. Women's golf finished 2nd in their A-Sun Championship in Orlando. North Florida advanced from finishing day 1 in 5th place to a runner-up finish on day 3. Leading the charge, junior Mary Dawson finished tied for 5th, shooting .222, while junior Emily Alpe finished the tournament in 7th place after shooting .224. Here's a look at next week's action. Men's golf begins their A-Sun Championship in Braselton, Georgia on Monday. Play begins at 9 a.m. Baseball heads to Orlando Tuesday, taking on UCF. Then, the Ospreys head to Charleston, South Carolina Wednesday, taking on the Citadel. Softball cleans up unfinished business with Stetson this Wednesday in a doubleheader. The games are scheduled for 4 and 6 in DeLand. Then on Saturday, the Ospreys are at UCF. First pitch is set for 2 p.m. I'm Brandon Thigpen for North Florida Sports Zone.